Okay, so we're back. Who do I currently have? Oh yeah, the Ice Storm townsperson. So now what we can do is actually go and do Cyrus's tale next. Considering Cyrus is already pretty leveled up, I think we should be fine. So let's go to the tavern. Where's the tavern? Where's the nearest tavern? Where the actual heck? Where is it? Up here, maybe? No, it's not in the mines, is it? Or around the mines? Surely. Oh, it's right there. Barkeep. Let's hear a tale. Yeah, this is the tale we want to hear. Hoping to solve the mysteries behind a certain ancient tome, you head to Quarry Crest. Here you seek out Odette, a former colleague who may be able to shed some light on the matter. Let's continue the tale. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. Its disappearance was a riddle, wrapped in a mystery. A riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. So did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. Sorry for not acknowledging that like while I was reading the stuff that was going by, but I figured that's what I do there. Thanks for the host. How's it going today, Subway Footlong? So this is Quarry Crest. Hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right, she left directions in her letter. I should take another look. And how's it going today, Super Hyper? You have the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fair sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. What the heck is this letter to him? If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. Should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. I think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it. Oh, there's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. Try to keep myself presentable, this is true. Is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. And this is the other song on your music playlist. Is pretty good, man.
If you'll forgive
Professor, may I ask what that letter was about? It seemed most engrossing. Oh, that? Was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful how I act toward women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear. A word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty, such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. I think so, but I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case, you shouldn't. I'm finding this most difficult to understand. So... Oh. Wait, no, it is this house, isn't it? No. What? Oh, it's up there. I think I see it now. I was very confused right there.
Anyhow.
Here we are. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
Oh, never mind.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do. How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Huh?
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
I was sure if any... Sorry, words are hard apparently. I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you. Words are really hard apparently.
Give me a break.
That's supposed to be flattery. Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating. Oh, pickle you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner, only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most
How
intriguing.
curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So, how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation. Great, thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you
Fair
wish.
trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I
Figures.
see.
Well, happy investigating. First, I should ask Odette where, precisely, the kidnappings have occurred. Sure. Scrutinize. Let's see now. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all seen last near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Most intriguing. So now we go this way. Let's scrutinize you. Scrutinize them real good. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. This way. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn, they turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone, vanished into thin air.
Now
And
then.
with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Where did the disappearances occur? Near the armor. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. And at all hours they occurred. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. What route did the kidnapper employ so as not to draw attention? The skies? Duh. Thought everyone knew that. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly,
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Coolio. Yeah, let's make for the sewers. Let's head on down there and see what we got. What have we got down here? Sewers, danger level 24. With my team, it should be no problem then. Ooh.
aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There is a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim. Yeah. It's a cool area. Travel banter.
Interesting.
Looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers. As we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too. The mud is still wet. I see. This is very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit experience, I never thought it would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills. You see? Oh, but we don't have time for a discussion now, however interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. I do love how the travel banter is a thing, though. Even though their stories aren't really connected and it's 8 unique stories, I love how there is the travel banter among your party, though. Also, did I want... Did I want evasive maneuvers to reduce the rate of random encounters? I'll put it on for now. Just so that we can push through this faster. Oops. Ooh. Snipe saber, what the heck is that? Polearm maybe? No? Oh, it's a sword. Whoa. Yes, please. Sweet. Maybe I should have put it on Hanet. I do mostly dagger and magic stuff with Therion now. So I don't know.
What is the logical course of action?
This is the logical course of action.
So much to learn.
Ooh, lightning then. Okay.
My turn.
In that case, we're doing this. Followed by...
I'll do my best.
This. Break all those ones at once.
Come in, if thou darest.
Come in, if thou darest. Hammett doesn't have any daggers, though. Kind of hoping that she would do sweep.
What next?
Wait, can I like wind slash? Ah,
My turn.
dang it. Let's do that. Break him.
I'll not be defeated.
And then, I don't know, luminescence. Cool. Followed by this. Nice. After Cyrus's Tressa, right? Yes.
Ends your lesson.
Yes, indeedly do. Tressa, Elfin, Primrose. And... yeah, I think I may actually give that sword to Hanet there. Since I don't use swords, like, pretty much ever with Therion. The golden axe here is still best by far, though. I'll still want to be using that for regular attacks if I have nothing better. I'll happily take the medium soul stones. Grab this chest. Energizing pomegranate large. So during Tressa's Tale, make sure to deal the battle-hardened spear from Leon. I think that when it comes to stuff like that that you have to reset for a bunch of times, I'll actually pass on that. Just because when I'm going through the chapters, I want to be going through it with speed for the sake of fluidity for when it's... I should have put Cyrus's original skill back on. Whatever. I do say to think there were such elaborate structures under the surface.
What have we...
Ooh. He's dead.
What in the...
But what in the heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is this atop these strange patterns? Clearly, some baleful sorcery has been practiced here.
It couldn't be.
Gemstones. Why, if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't
they
be.
must be composed of crystallized human blood. And yet, it is as if myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims? Good
Preposterous!
gods, what horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I am low thief and call him a human being.
Why?
Sorry. Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear. This monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale. What's this? The young lady in the cell. She still lives. I must free her, lest she suffer the same fate as the others. But yeah, it looks indeed like vampire Satanists. Or something like that, I don't know.
And who might you be?
Just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely... No, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
Ruh-roh.
I cannot
Whoa.
fail!
Whoa!
Letting the hunt begin.
Are you weak to axes? Ooh! Ooh! Oh.
Out of my way.
Huh. That's what we're doing then.
Let's see.
Fire and light. Good to know. Not daggers. Okay, we're doing some light base damage quick. Then we're gonna analyze them to find out all the weaknesses. Sweet.
Out of my way.
So now we can do this. Fire. Wow.
What next?
So I want to attack that one then. Would be Julio.
What is the logical course of action?
Break them. Okay. We're gonna do this.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Alright.
Out of my...
Let's take that SP
appreciate
back.
Really?
Hands of Darkness. Ooh.
Now,
Firestorm. Jeez, those dudes have a lot of health. Yeah,
Come
and
in,
then they're almost
if
always
thou
weak to fire
darest.
and light/holy magic in RPGs. Guess I haven't played that many RPGs then. Wait.
Come in.
This is what I should be doing. Yeah,
Better than a snare.
because that's really good.
My turn now.
Alright.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Okay, it's time for some big heals. Ah, dang it.
Letting the hunt
Means I
begin.
won't be able to boost with Cyrus then. I don't know. Let's keep doing that.
what's this now?
I don't know, I'll just save my SP with Cyrus for now until I can boost again and dish out,
I will
like,
not be defeated.
insanely massive damage. Could have broken them both there, I just now realized. Creepy ass. No!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, let's break you quick.
My turn now.
Let's just summon the townsperson and do some more damage. Ah. Only they didn't just use regular attacks there.
I appreciate it.
Really?
Okie doke.
What's this now?
So what is this condition anyway? Terror? Maybe?
Let's try this.
Oh, it's terror. Cool.
Now, what next?
Okay, so let's build up my boost with him and then get ready to dish out some massive damage.
My turn.
Is what we'll do.
Coming.
Sounds
if
like a
thou
plan.
darest.
I will not be prepared.
Okay, we're gonna do that
The peacock struck.
to really boost up Cyrus's magical attacks. Nice, that's one. Rude.
Well then,
Very rude. Unbelievably rude.
Elfric's name, be saved.
Nice. At least a little
Letting
bit
my
of
arrow
damage.
fly and true.
Ooh, nice.
An interesting dilemma.
So let's do that.
So much to learn.
So light is the only type of magic that is weak against. There goes Therion again. Kidding me.
Now, what next?
Now the true lesson begins.
Actually, how about it doesn't yet? I'll break him first.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
So yeah, we're gonna do this again.
In Elfric's name, be saved.
Julio. Daggers and swords. Therion can definitely exploit that dagger weakness.
Coming, if thou darest.
So then,
Holding back nothing.
neat. Just like that will break him.
What is the logical course of action?
My focus is unparalleled.
I love his lines so much.
A great inferno to scorch the
A
land.
great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn.
Let's see if I can SP real quick.
I'll do my best.
And we're gonna do this.
Let your wounds be healed.
My turn.
And then, I don't know, HP Thief.
You're too hard.
Yeah, he does have some very good quotes indeed.
What next?
Pretty solid. I don't know. Yeah, this is quite a bit of damage. I want to get
What
boosts
next?
up though. Nothing beats my bleed as I'm bending though. Yeah, that one's really solid. Okay, we're doing this
Better
again.
than a snare.
Make sure that he keeps going at the end of each turn.
Well then,
Just keep bringing in the townsperson, I guess. For some damage. Ooh, so Executioner doesn't actually guaranteed kill. That's good. That's great then.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Do that.
I'll do my best.
And Cyrus can't exactly do anything to exploit his weaknesses. But we will. But because he's acting at the end of next turn because of the leg hold trap, it doesn't really matter right now, does it? Let's actually do a rest. Yeah, Ray of Arrows
Out of
could
my
be really
way.
good if it's used on one enemy, but my other weapons, like the Golden Axe, are a lot more powerful than my bow anyway. Kind of want to save my SP for Leg Hold Trap, and it's not weak, and this dude's not weak to bows. But I figure I won't use that. Then, really? Well then. I could use a rest.
My turn now.
Let's do Holy Light.
There!
And then we'll break them with Hannet.
Letting the
Like
heart.
that. Nice.
Coming.
Keep saving up for boosts to like break them. I love that second serving.
Logical course of action.
My focus is unparalleled.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Tempest of Ice shall rain.
Out of my way.
You're too
Get back my HP.
I'll not be defeated.
I don't know, sure. I don't really know what else to do right now. Neat. Rude.
Out of my way.
I love how I can use one turn to hit it twice. If I keep using these kind of thief skills. It's pretty nice indeed.
Well then. Oh, sacred
Oh,
light.
sacred light.
Letting my arrow. Holding back nothing.
No, I can wait, actually. He's not acting this turn anyway,
What is the logical course of action?
so it doesn't really matter for right now.
I could use a rest. Now, what next?
Let's do it one more time.
I could use a
I could use a rest. And then let's do this. Wow.
Coming. If
Let's do that.
I'll do my best.
And then we're gonna do that.
The peacock strut.
And then Cyrus is gonna do massive damage.
What is the logical?
My focus is
My
unparalleled.
focus is unparalleled.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Yeah, Cyrus is kinda strong. Yeah, Cyrus must be pretty sleepy with all the rest he's having, absolutely. Gideon's dagger. Ooh. Still alive after all.
What in the...
What's this? Couldn't be. A copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell? Well, that's unfortunate. But an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. Aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and regions required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. See. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could that be someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
You're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you? Batman.
Excuse
An
me.
excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma? Have you no shame? Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now
At any
then.
rate, Odette, there's a favor I would ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth
I found on our
is-
kidnapper's person an abridged, translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was
Kidding.
that?
Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thus,
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense. But
indeed.
the same, there are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude. Aha!
Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it as unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that...
Stoneguard. I am certain of it. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Travel banter!
Forgive
I
me.
care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Oh, now that's interesting. The fur and hide are highly valued, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt goats. I see. I stalk the quarry, then herd it toward my pit or snare until it is caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things, thou must find in the proper way to achieve in thy goal. Wouldst thou eat in soup with a fork? Steak with a spoon? Excellent examples both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? Think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer the hunt. Well, pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain, I dare say. Let's head out of town. Let's head right. Around the stairs, please.
You're still here.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your... debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives, wouldn't you say?
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will, and I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Oh no. It's old Ezio Auditore. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Crest farewell. The translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth.